Starmer resigns, we should expect pound to kind of rally lower. And then once a general election is called and we know generally who the front runner is, or who are the people most likely to win in the election, we should be able to deduce, okay, this is what their fiscal policy is going to be. Therefore, this is what expectations we should have for the pound if so-and-so wins, or if this and that person wins. And from there, I would expect the pound dollar rally to end. So yeah, I would expect pound dollar to go lower in a scenario where a general election is called and Starmer resigns. And then once we generally know who is running and who's most likely to win and what their fiscal policy is going to be for the UK government and who they might appoint to their cabinet in order to enact their policy, we'll get a better idea of what the future of the UK's economy will look like, and therefore also what expectations we should have for the Great British Pound at that point. So immediately on resignation and the announcement of a general election, if that occurs, I'd expect pound to sell. And then once things sort of stabilize and during the election process, during the campaigning process for all the participants, markets kind of figure out who's the front runner and who's going to be most helpful for markets, who's going to be a little less helpful, or who's going to proactively hurt markets. And based on who's leading out of candidates with those different possibilities of economic outcomes, we should be able to figure out what our future expectations should be once the general election is concluded for UK assets like the Great British Pound and the FTSE. Right? That's how it should go. That's what my expectation would be.